Hi everyone, how are you all doing? My name is Natalie. If this is the first time that you're watching my videos, thank you so much for being here. I hope that if you enjoy what I do and share here on this channel, you can consider subscribe and share it with your friends. This is a way to support me without spending any money, and it will also help to create and continue to grow this community that I hope to create with you all here, to share my passion, share what I love to do, and hopefully be in your service as well to help us navigate all these astrology energies together. So in this video, we are talking about this upcoming week astrology, and we'll end the video with a collective message with tarot and oracle cards. So this video we're talking about May 5th to May 11th of 2025, and if I haven't mentioned, I am a traditional Western tropical astrologer. I use a whole sign house system for all my forecasts and readings. So now let's begin to look at this week. On May 5th, we have Mercury in Aries, sextile Jupiter in Gemini. So in a nutshell, sextile is a supportive, helpful aspect. Today, you can use this energy to help you to pitch an idea, to speak your truth, express your thoughts or idea, whether this is maybe to your boss, to your friend, to initiate a conversation with anyone that you want to, a conversation that you hope to express yourself so that you can feel heard and seen with what you want to express. So this can definitely be you sharing some knowledge that you want to. We have Jupiter involved. It can be a conversation about spirituality, religion, or philosophy. This can be the values that you believe in. We have Mercury in Aries having sextile with Jupiter. This is also a signature of activism. So this can definitely, with what is happening around the world, this can definitely be a day where you want to speak up about what you believe in, what your value is, and align with people that share the same values with you as well. On May 6th or 7th, if you're in earlier time zone like Asia or Australia, Venus in Aries will sextile Pluto, now retrograding in Aquarius, and this is the third and final sextile between Venus and Pluto, as we had a Venus retrograde. So this aspect happened two times already, and the first time was February 7th, and the second time was March 21st, 22nd. So you can think back to those times, because this is the last and final sextile between Venus and Pluto. Perhaps this is you working through your Venus retrograde stories, and this week, as we have that final sextile, this is you wrapping up that Venus story for yourself, or this is regarding to a particular relationship or situation that you have been reflecting on or navigating through. Generally speaking, whenever Venus and Pluto aspect, it just oozes out this energy of sexy attractiveness, like this fatal attraction energy, which can be a little bit va-va-voom for some of us. So definitely this can be a day where you feel like you are deepening a relationship, whether this is romantic, or this can also be platonic relationship, right? Deepening of a friendship or whatever that is, right? And this, because Pluto is involved, so you are deepening that relationship by maybe communicating, by sharing the more vulnerable side of you, knowing that deeper, more intimate aspect of that person or of this relationships dynamic, and so on and so forth. And sometimes Venus also talks about, like I said, our values, our belief system, right? Things that we stand up against. And having Venus in Aries, it definitely bring out that energy more than ever. And Aries is that pioneer, initiating energy. Having that sextile with Pluto is I don't mean to put activism in all the aspect, but this is just that Venus and Mercury in Aries really talks about is not being afraid to speak up about what you believe that is true, right? Because this is what your belief is, this is what your values are, and you're not afraid to share them, because by sharing them you will also attract the people that share the same values with you, to find your own tribe, find your own people, whether this is a partner that resonate with you, you know, your soul tribe, your soul family, and so on and so forth. So this is definitely a day where you can embody that energy of activism and connecting, aligning with people that share the same values with you as well. Finally, on May 10, we have Mercury switching sign. Mercury is entering the sign of Taurus on May 10, 5:15 a.m. Pacific time or 8:15 p.m. Hong Kong time, so adjust the time according to where you are in the world. This is definitely a vibe switch. Mercury in Aries is going to press on the brake, slow down from 100 miles per minute to now 1 mile per minute. And we are definitely feeling that slow down in our thoughts, in our mind, and the way we communicate with each other with this transit. So Mercury in Taurus, definitely a very different energy compared to Mercury in Aries. Mercury in Taurus is careful, is steady, is grounded, calm, cool, calm, collected, right? And our thoughts, our idea, the way we think, we communicate, we process information will embody that energy. And it's almost feel like we are switching from firing bullets, which is our words, right? Like that Aries Martian energy, which just shoot our words out. We just talk really quickly, sometimes even just say things and regret, and just speak without thinking. We are switching it up 180, and we are embodying that cool, calm, collected Mercury in Taurus energy. I like to refer Mercury in Taurus as a monk, not to throw shade to monk at all, okay? Because when I see the way they present themselves, the way they talk, I just feel like they embody this Mercury in Taurus energy. Because you see them, they don't talk all the time, right? They are usually more of an observer. They are usually thinking and pondering slowly and processing more in a inward type of way. And they will think about certain things, they will observe, they will take some while, process, and when they feel like it's ready, they will speak whatever they want to. And it won't be some elaborate, decorated sentence. They're usually very simple, to the point, and they won't speak more than they need to. But they do speak enough to get the point across, so that what they need to address will be addressed. What they want people to know will be known and heard. It's just simple, to the point, and that's it, right? So that is exactly what I think of when I think about Mercury in Taurus. So during this transit, during this Mercury in Taurus transit, sorry, like I don't know why, I need to fix it later. This thing just keep falling. During Mercury in Taurus, some of us might really feel like our patience is being tested, because we all have different placement, right? And some of us can struggle with Mercury in Taurus, because it's like, hello, did you even hear me? Like, why are you taking so long to respond? It's like snail mail, right? Basically, it's like, did you hear what I just asked? Because you're like spacing out, and maybe that person is just like, I'm processing, like just give me a minute. So be mindful with that energy. Mercury in Taurus can be incredibly stubborn as well, just like not budging. This is what I think, this is my opinion, I am sticking to my point, I am not listening to you, that's it. So also be mindful, this is the shadow side of Mercury in Taurus as well. And so now that we know what the energy is like, we know how to work with it. Mercury will stay in Taurus from now until May 25th or 6th, depending where you are in the world. So this is more or less the astrology of this week. We do have a full moon in Scorpio coming up on next week, Monday or Tuesday, depending where you are in the world, and I'll make a separate video later this week to talk about it. And now let's take a look at our collective message with our cards. So from the tarot cards, we have Nine of Wands, Knight of Wands, sorry, oh my goodness, I couldn't speak, sorry. We have Nine of Swords, and then we have Knight of Wands, and then we have Six of Swords. So I feel like this week for some of us, I feel like this aspect that I've just mentioned about really, you know, addressing what you truly believe in and what you're thinking about is really coming up for some of us. For some, maybe you have been thinking about something so much that it stressed you out, it gives you nightmare. It's just like you just can no longer stand it anymore. And the universe knows, and the universe is asking you to be brave, to just speak your mind, right? There's no point stressing about it anymore. Maybe you are trying to hold on to a situation, you're trying to hold on to a comfort zone, something that you know you can't avoid, but you're just trying to delay it, maybe because you fear what might happen, the result, what the outcome might be. Maybe for some this is regarding to relationship or situation, money matters, or whatever that is, but something is bothering you and you know it, and it's stressing you out, is adding to the stress, is not helping. So this is the week to really break free from it. And if not, I'm sure the full moon will do that for you, because that full moon energy is also kind of asking us to do that. So if you know this conversation needs to be had, stop delaying it, okay? Give yourself a little confident boost. You can do it. Delaying it is just gonna make it worse. And this is the time to really just initiate that conversation, no matter where it leads to. Maybe this is a relationship, maybe this is a work environment issue, maybe this is a power struggle you have with your boss, with your partner, with your family members, with your friend. But this is the time to really just not beat around the bushes and just cut to the point, to address it, to talk about it once and for all, because you will find that after you're able to do that, it's actually not as bad as you think. You will actually feel like a weight is being lifted from your shoulder and you're finally able to move forward. So if you feel like this resonates, this is your sign, this is your message to just speak up and speak. And the aspect that this week is also supporting you to do that, so definitely use this week's energy from the astrology to help you to do that. From the Moonology card, we have New Moon in Taurus, which we just have last week. Know your worth. And then we have Full Moon in Aquarius, be real. So yes, this again, this is about, for some of you, is maybe perhaps this is you knowing your worth. You know what you deserve and what you're okay with and what you're not okay with. Especially we just have all those personal planet retrograde, Venus, Mercury, Mars. It really asks us to slow down and reflect on our values, and also reflect on the relationships in our life. If they still resonate, if they align with our values, do they still resonate? Or maybe the two of you no longer on the same page anymore, then what is the point, right? And this doesn't limit to romantic. It's about also all kinds of relationship. This is about you knowing what you deserve in a relationship, friendship, family dynamic, work situation, and asking the other person to reciprocate your needs because you know your worth. And if they're not able to do that, then maybe this is the time to be real and either talk about it or walk away from it, right? Because when you create space, then the people truly aligned with you can find you. And why waste your energy and time and effort and space for situations and relationship that doesn't reciprocate back or doesn't resonate, that doesn't align with what you believe in, with your values, and don't reciprocate your worth, right? Lastly, we have our oracle card, Here and Now. I love this because this is a reminder, just like Mercury entering Taurus by the end of the week, reminding us here and now, right here, right now. This is the only moment we have power, we have control of. Only this matter counts. Only this moment matters, because guess what? This moment will soon be history, and the next moment will become the present. So what do you have power over? Not really anything except for the here and the now. So, and there's there's no point stressing about the future or keep on holding on to the past and forgot about the present, because only the present moment is the moment that we can have control over, that we can create magic with, right? You will miss out the present magical moment if you keep on looking back or looking into the future that you have no control, that you have no knowledge about, because it's the unknown, right? So focus and bring yourself back into the now, because this is the only moment that truly matters, that you truly can control the outcome. So I hope some of the message, or at least one of the message, that is helpful for you, that is able to help you navigate this week. And as always, I love connecting with you all. Feel free to comment below. Let me know how you find this video, if it is helpful. Maybe come back by the end of the week so that you can let me know how did your week go, you know, if this aspect really manifests in your life and how you navigate through it, and so on and so forth. And if you're interested to work with me, I offer all kinds of astrology consultation, tarot and akashic records reading, and distant reiki energy healing sessions. If you're interested, shoot me an email. My email is in the description box. Follow me over on IG as well. And in the meanwhile, take care of yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.